On a bridge across the Severn on a Saturday night, Susie meets the man of her dreams. He says that he got in trouble and if she doesn't mind.
A name's got to, it's kind of got to be like the first page of a book. And so you open it up and it says Hurts, and you kind of, you get excited about what's in the book, I think.
Understood. Susie.
Well, Adam and I met in about 2005 outside an unpopular nightclub in Manchester, and I walked out at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and my friends were having a fight with lots of other people, and they were Adam's friends. It was only then that I decided to make music, really, and I think Adam was the same. When we first started, we just started writing songs first. Just kind of, even though we lived in the same city in Manchester, because we didn't have very much money, we couldn't get the bus to each other's house. So we had to send it across the internet, and we had to do it across even though we lived in the same place. But the first Hurts gig was in a church in Manchester, because it was something we decided to do. Instead of doing lots of kind of pointless gigs in bad venues, we thought, why not do something very special and very kind of grand and a big statement for the first gig? So we found a church that was just a church. A lot of the songs we write are, I guess they're love songs, and songs about hope a lot of the time.
Every second is a lifetime.
As well as obviously doing the music and kind of the whole performance side, like the gigs in the church and things, we also like to make videos as well, mainly as a hobby, but also because there's a lot more, it feels like there's a lot more to be said than the music itself. So we kind of, from the beginning, we kind of tried to find ways to express ourselves a little bit more. And
I did photography. I was always quite artistic, but I always lacked commitment. I think music was the first thing that I decided I was dedicated.
When I was a kid, I used to play football a lot, and I used to want to be a footballer. For me, the biggest inspiration on a lot of things is probably Prince. Not only musically, but kind of style-wise, musicianship-wise, and things like that. And he's somebody that has got such a great kind of vision, and he also knows that he kind of knows what he's doing, which I like about acts. That it's not deadly serious all the time. He's quite playful with it, which I quite like. And he's a genius as well. He's written some of the best songs of all time. Once you realise the value of tailoring, you never do anything else. And all the clothes we buy are I don't ever buy new clothes. I always buy second-hand clothes that have got a great material or a great colour, and regardless of whether they fit me or not, straight to the tailors, and then it's perfect. And
I started dressing this way about 2 years ago when I was signing on the Dole in England, which is quite a demoralising thing to do. It's you get benefit for not working, and the only way I could kind of leave the office with my head held high was to turn up looking smart. I think I wanted to feel proud despite the fact that I had nothing to be proud of.
Mine's very similar to Adam's, it is a sense of a control and also a kind of, it makes you feel, I always think that when you dress a certain way, it makes you feel a certain way, and dressing the way I dress, it makes me feel like I can kind of look at things a little with a bit more control. Now we've been hurt, but and we hope to, and Italy will always have a place in our heart, and hopefully we'll get to come very soon and live there and never come back to England. That's the plan.